This your jam? I ain't never heard of him. Uh-uh. There's two of me on here. Can you? How do I take? Well, King of King and Lord of Lords. Who wouldn't serve a God like that? When you're down, He will lift you up. When you're in between financial blessings, He will take care of your bills. When you are challenged in your body, He will heal you. When you got court, He will be your lawyer in the courtroom. I love the God that I serve. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and you're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It is Tamira Fair's favorite day of the week. It is Faithful Friday, and you know what? We got an amazing show for you today. We got some Broadway guests in the building. And of course, State Rep LaShawn Ford is joining us to talk about some important issues and things that are going on. You know what? As Charmaine from Uncle Remus Saucy Fried Chicken always says, call your friends and your frenemies and tell them to tune in to the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. Hold on. How long we got? So, move what's going on. Oh, we got to do Black History. Did we do that yesterday? And just now? Okay. We'll do. It's a new day. Baby bye. So I'd been gone long. We lying. Look that. Hey, what's up? Baby bye. What's up, man? I don't, that's that Tammy do. So did you tell her we'll move LaShawn back? Oh, okay. How about you ask her so we don't have no smoke? Oh, well, yeah, well, bring them in. You can bring them in. Here, and throw this away on your way out, from. I only got a LaShawn script. I need one. Well, hello, hello, hello. Hey, welcome, welcome. How long we got? I'm sorry. You can have a seat right here, Miss Gabrielle. Nice to meet you. Good to see you. I laughed because no, because I forgot that part. Yeah, I didn't hear the song. Wasn't it? Was just a regular song playing. I thought. Or maybe it was a mix. Yep. Of course, we are black 365 days a year, unless it's a leap year. Then I get an extra day to be blackity black, black, black. But here on the Brunch Bunch, of course, we are celebrating Black History. And our Black History fact of the day is on February the 6th, 1945. Bob Marley, and I paused because, oh Lord, how did I know she was going to do that? Bob Marley was born in 9 Mile, Jamaica. He was going to become one of the most influential musicians in history and a global symbol of Black liberation, resistance, and unity. Through reggae, and Rastafarian spirituality, Bob Marley used music as a tool for political consciousness, anti colonialism, and pan African pride. Songs like Redemption Song, Get Up, Stand Up, and One Love continue to inspire movements for justice and freedom around the world. And a couple of years ago, I was blasting Get Up, Stand Up, and trying. I almost started a revolution with Tammy in Jamaica. Ultra, yeah, oh, basketball. Well, well, that is the Black History fact of the day. And our next guest is Black History in the making. So I want you to do like Mary. Go get your friends, go get your frenemies, and tell them to tune in to the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. Whew. All right. We're coming up in about a minute and a half. All right. I forget. How do I delete the. No, it's going to be what's going on. Then in the row is Congressman soon to be Ford. Uh oh. Yep, I haven't. Gabrielle says she has. Well, do my pet turtle count? We didn't put him down. He went blind and then kind of died, but I buried him. So what's going on? Joining us on the Brunch Bunch is Chicago's own Gabrielle Lott Rogers, an accomplished stage, film, and television actress and cast member of Timeline Theater Company's Chicago premiere of Eureka Day. Gabrielle plays Karina in the Tony Award-winning satire now on stage at the Broadway Playhouse at the Water Tower Place. And she's here to talk about the show, her journey as an artist, and her deep Chicago roots. Let's give a warm Brunch Bunch welcome to Gabrielle Lott Rogers. We are so excited to have you. And, let me just shout out Broadway in Chicago, who are one of our favorite partners. And I love to go see every play they invite me to. So I'm excited about Eureka Day. So you're back at the Timeline Theater Company after portraying the legendary Hattie McDaniel in Boulevard of Bold Dreams. What does it feel like to return to this stage, and how has this moment come full circle for you? Mm, Wow. Wow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. And to pay the way for so many others. So when you said this is the first time, it shocked me. You you would think this has been done over and over. Wow. Hmm. Gabrielle Ly Rogers. Listen,
So, I mean,
oh, wow.
as if there weren't Oscar worthy performances in between that 25-year gap.
without a doubt.
Well, you know what? That was yesteryear, and hats off. We just have to constantly keep our history going, teaching the next generation and the now generation, because that's something that neither one of us knew. But Eureka Day,
Eureka Day.
come on, and that's been described as a sharply funny satire about progressivism, parenting, and public health, all of which are issue laden right now,
Right now.
particularly parenting and public health.
Absolutely.
Even the progressivism is issue laden. But for folks who haven't seen it yet, how would you describe the heart of this play?
I would say that Eureka Day centers around a progressive, uh, apparently liberal private school in Berkeley, California. And the setting is the executive board members, which are composed of 5 parents who sit on this board.
And they're running it.
And they're running it. They're running things. They're deciding how this thing should go. And it gives the appearance that there's equality, there is acceptance. But when you really kind of get into the depths of it, which we know can happen, it isn't exactly.
I can tell by Gabby's smile. And when you get into it,
when you go down in there. And so I am the newest member of the board.
Oh, you have a voice. You have a seat at the table.
I have a seat at the table. A voice is questionable. As always, we usually have to fight to be heard, and right. that is indicative in this play. So, but my voice is coming from a more general place where my son started at public school. And a lot of these parents are not familiar with the plights of public school or how we function in public school. And I'm bringing that sensibility to this very progressive board. And so there is an outbreak that happens in my first year there. And it is how we navigate the different ideologies that are there. And you don't really realize how people feel until something happens. You don't really know where people stand until something happens.
They'll say they're progressive, they're liberal, but as soon as something happens, you're like, wait, what happened?
I'm human. That's what I'm doing.
Right. And for me and mine.
Exactly. Very protective.
Very protective of me and mine. And this is supposed to be a collective journey. So it is about this board coming to a consensus. And they only make arrangements, they only make decisions by consensus, meaning everyone has to agree. I'm coming from the East Coast. I'm coming from Baltimore, and I'm moving to Berkeley, California. So I'm coming with a different edge.
That's a culture shock.
It is a very it's a different environment.
Yes.
But I'm bringing what I think is best to that board.
And you stand strong in the wind, 10 toes down, right, sis?
Well, initially.
Initially. You got to come see it.
You got to come see it, right?
So you've already talked to her. You played Karina in Eureka Day. You talked about who she is, a mother from the East Coast. What drew you to this character when you first read the script?
Initially, that she was the only Black character in the play. And then I reread the play. And I said, this is dealing with so many social issues that are happening now. And the sensibility of being a Black person coming in with these sensibilities, especially around medical health care. we have a different perspective. We have a different lens that we look through. And there are things that we have to navigate when making decisions about medical issues concerning our kids that maybe another lens might not have to
they don't understand.
No, and sometimes it doesn't even have to do with black and white. It has to do with poor.
Absolutely.
And
social economic makes a difference. Indeed.
So now, without giving away too much, because I really want you to like dive in, but of course that would be the giveaway. Because it would just at first glance you think this is really deep, but the way you guys depict it in such a comedic way, but still getting the point across as to what the issues are, that is amazing. But what kinds of conversations do you think audiences will still have after they leave the theater? Because I got some right now in the studio.
What I think what I've heard from the audience response is that people come in with a preconceived notion about where they stand. And then after having all of the points of views kind of laid out, then they're questioning, maybe I should, reconsider some things. Maybe I should dwell more into some of the specific details about why we do what we do. And I think that's what art is about. It's about inspiring conversation, inspiring dialogue, inspiring thought. And if they leave having a conversation about what is the real topic here, I like the fact that people are talking to each other.
I was going to ask you, is the board learning from each other?
They are learning from each other.
That's all you can ask.
And that is all we can ask. And in this day and age, we are so tied to our phones and so tied to social media. And we just
divisive.
Divisive. It's very polar. Dialogue is what we need. We have forgotten how to talk to one another.
That human touch.
And it's so important because we are human. And that's what I think makes the play so
funny. Can you say
funny.
that again? Because I think people have forgotten.
We are human.
We are.
Real humans with real thoughts.
You just touched on it. This play touches on some timely things. As an actor and as a person, as a human, how did navigating these themes impact you during rehearsals and performances? Especially when you're talking, our next guest is State Rep LaShawn Ford, who's running for Congress. And my first question I want to talk to him about is how the president put pictures of President Barack and Michelle Obama up in monkey outfits, they faces on monkeys. And it's like, what kind of time are we living in? So I know that impacts.
Everything is impacted these days. And unfortunately, I won't get political, but unfortunately we live in a time where we don't have as much say as we need to about the things that are important culturally to everyone. It seems to be moving in a different direction, and our democracy is definitely in question right now. And I think that we have to talk and come to the table about what it is that we need as Americans living in America, and making sure that this melting pot is heard. So it's
still melting and we're not
still
burning?
melting. I don't know. I'm part of the 92% proudly. So I saw the flames, the sparks many years ago.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because you have had a fascinating life and you're still doing some fantastic things. You're number one, you're a native of Chicago.
I am a native.
An Army vet, an avid golfer, a competitive artistic roller skater, and an equestrian. So how do those experiences shape the discipline and perspective that you bring to the stage?
Well, the Army in and of itself has shaped my level of discipline.
Are you OCD?
No.
I am, and I never was a vet.
I'm not OCD. It really, well, that must help though.
It does.
I mean, it keeps everything regimented. And I think that's what, I'm still an early riser. I still believe that the early bird gets the worm.
The worms.
I still believe that you do it now and complain about it later.
That's right.
I still believe that what you put into it is exactly what you get out of it.
That's right.
So hard work and dedication. I'm the early one at the theater all the time, just because I believe that being on time is late.
Yeah.
And that's a military discipline. So I think that shaped me in that way.
Absolutely.
Being from Chicago, you have learned to keep your head on a swivel and to pay attention to all the things that are going on around you at all times.
They say, watch your setup.
Watch your setup. And that's
you
real.
Can't come back from the setup.
So, all of those things have played a part of how I have navigated my journey into professional acting, and how I continue to view the art that I want to present to the general public.
That's amazing. That is
well,
great.
you're a proud Chicago native, as we've aforementioned, and you still live here. How does performing a Chicago premiere for a Chicago audience hit differently for you?
I am always happy to be performing at home. Hitting the real good stuff at home is always very important. So this is a world premiere, not a world premiere. This is a regional premiere of a play that just won the Tony.
It's our world, sis. You can say world.
It's our world. It's our world. It's the Chicago world.
Right.
And it's always exciting to be able to perform in front of my family and friends.
Gives you that.
It gives you that extra edge. Working with Broadway in Chicago has been fabulous. And working with Timeline again has been fabulous. So all of these things have just aided this experience for me and given me the opportunity to, I think, shine in a way that I don't get a chance to often. So,
well, you have segued this setup very seamlessly, because we're talking about Eureka Day, and at the Broadway Playhouse at Water Tower Place through February 22nd. How do people get tickets?
People get tickets by going to Broadway in Chicago or going to Timeline Theater and timelinetheater.org and broadwayinchicago.com. And or you can stop at the box office, which is at the Water Tower, and purchase tickets there.
You know what we love about Broadway in Chicago and all here on the Brunch Bunch? You can always get that lick.
Yeah, you
like at the last minute lick.
Rush tickets.
That's right.
Rush tickets. And it happens to be theater week in Chicago. So there are lots of amazing deals on all of the shows that Broadway in Chicago is offering, plus a plethora of other shows across the city.
Well, let me tell you something. Congratulations on doing a great job building this play up, because when I first heard Eureka Day, I didn't know what to expect. But I'm so intrigued. I'm going to come. And I always say I'm coming, but I'm really coming.
And I'm going to go with you.
Yes, this will be great. Gabby, thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. I know this is going to be a very wonderful production.
Well, thank
you. But the ones that you'll hear screaming the loudest will be me and him.
That's it.
I look forward to you guys coming.
Well, listen, believers, go and get your tickets to Eureka Day. It's going down right now at the Broadway Playhouse, which is a very nice, intimate theater. Every seat is a great seat.
Absolutely.
At the Broadway Playhouse at the Water Tower Place through February 22nd. Go to broadwayinchicago.com or timelinetheater.org, or just go to the box office. Whatever you do, just get your tickets.
Just go.
And shout out to Doris Davenport for always bringing us the best talent right here in the studio. Thank you. Y'all don't go nowhere. We got way more to share right here on Inspiration 1390. Awesome. Great job. Yeah. Oh, Samara.
So we doing a new bro. You not here?
No, so we can wait a minute.
We got some.
Holy calling them.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
What happened? We started over?
It's just
What? You
Justice, you married.
I am married.
He's married now.
Statement of facts. He's married.
Let me tell you something, Jarrell. If we have a secret wedding, and I don't know nothing about it, it's okay. It's one less gift I gotta get.
I know, right?
I probably don't have a secret wedding.
You will?
I done talk too much stuff. Man.
It ain't gonna be secret because look, cause you and Burrow gonna do it.
This is hers.
I think I'm about to get.
She gonna have y'all waiting on BT.
For real, we will. At the Stella
It'll
Award.
be a whole reality show.
That wedding. I said, yeah.
Well, that's
Look at Jarrell. Look at it.
Get a show out of it. Get a podcast out of it. Yeah, I don't think she can bear children.
Don't think what?
I think she can bear children.
She said, I ain't gonna repeat.
Pop out.
He sure did. I'm like, I ain't gonna repeat what you said.
Pop out.
Wait, Jarrell sitting over there yesterday doing this. Like on his head with his finger on the dump button.
She was wilding, bro. She was wilding.
7 minutes.
When people get comfortable, they get unpredictable, man.
Not Burrow.
You know,
She stayed in control.
Said what she meant and meant what she said.
Yeah, his finger on that thing. She was like, and I plan on having some sex too. I was like, oh my goodness, this is a gospel station. Like, oh no.
And you an apostle.
They have that.
I was just saying,
They do.
It's in the Bible, you know what I'm saying?
You can say sex on Inspiration 13.
Yeah. I don't know how explicit you can get on the.
Y'all make Colin uncomfortable. As soon as y'all said sex, he was like,
I don't know.
Wow.
I think you were here that one time we had. What was her name? The 40-year-old virgin. No, not
I wasn't here that time, but Tammy called me and told me.
The lady who talked about sex. Like,
Yeah.
the whole thing was talking about.
You should be flirting with everybody. Not to say that you want to flirt words.
Oh, I mean, it's natural.
I'm just saying.
What's wrong with these people?
I'm just saying.
I said, for Tammy to call and say that lady rocked the mic. I said, and Tammy don't mind talking about nothing.
She was real raw, wasn't she?
Yeah, she just kept
All in the name of God, though, too.
I don't know about that.
It's a Christian sex.
And then she kept talking about her atoms. What was that even? What does that mean?
Who, girl?
Yeah, she like somebody. I want somebody to wake up my atoms. I'm like, oh.
Because she's saying that the woman is Adam's rib in Genesis.
Her man, like the man from that.
It's like
So I'm going to call you Adam. Oh, look.
No, that's not what.
No, Lord, listen, Linda.
That's what I thought she was doing too. I'm like,
that's what happens over 45.
You know what?
Every 2 minutes you're gonna start saying that. For all of you guys who are listening, who are over 45, I want you to blast these people up in here.
That's Coley and Jarrell.
People make love over 45.
It's like fine wine, it get better with time.
I want y'all to.
I ain't saying nothing.
After that sound, either you need a towel or you need a
Oh.
Hey, now we gonna hook you over, Miss Girl, for sure.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Well, in that case,
Actually, Real and Colleen would get along.
they probably look at them. Yeah.
My Sora girl, she's an apostle, she's a pastor, she's out of DC. When you get to DC,
She wants sex.
she wants to have sex in a bed.
She wants you to touch every last one of her atoms.
She did not say that. Not her Adam.
She said nothing like that.
Before the apples, what does she mean?
I just sent some.
No, she was referring to Adam
And Eve. And her Adam is asleep. That's why she don't have a man yet. Her Adam.
Coley is her Adam. Look, he's asleep.
And he waking up.
Wake up.
Wake up, Coley.
Let me see
Wake
that
up.
orange. I'm gonna wake you up.
Like if Miss Doubtfire threw it at his head.
Wake up this cereal and coffee.
Coffee's crazy.
Not the Fruit Loops. No, spare me with the Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
No, don't eat those Fruit Loops.
What you know about Fruit Loops?
I know about Fruit Loops.
Oh Lord,
Oh Lordy. Y'all out nuts.
Oh, that's just us.
Yeah. Some jokes on Brunch Bunch. I tell you.
Let me tell you something. We go right to the edge, but we don't jump off.
That's right.
You talk about
And what did Tammy say yesterday? Adam, what did Tammy say that made you turn around in the corner?
Oh, when you say you were looking for your fate, but you messed up and said looking for your
I'm looking for meat.
Yeah.
No. No, I didn't mess up. I didn't mess up.
I know you didn't mean that on purpose.
No, I did.
You meant to say you
Not
looking for meat.
M-E-A-T. It's a help meet. It's not a help
Yeah,
mate.
but the conversation was about sex. And you like, I'm looking for my meat. He turned around and looked in the corner.
I said help me. But all you heathens that don't know the Bible, that don't know the Bible, don't know nothing about what a help meet is, because all you all did was take that E.
Adam turned around so fast. I'm like,
I ain't in the Bible. It's not over 44.
You ain't read that Bible. Shut up. If you did, Chat GPT read it to you.
it's Friday and clearly everybody's drunk.
Come on, he read the Bible.
Which
It was just the fact we all gave each other a look at the same time. Like,
Yeah, when you said it, I knew you just messed up.
I
So-
didn't mess up.
Well,
I said that on purpose. I helped me.
But you didn't say help first. You said I'm looking for my meat, and then you said help me.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm like,
I can't stand them.
You got caught.
I can't stand them.
and you know, my first thought was,
Are you putting orange juice in yours?
you
So it does the body good.
No, it doesn't.
know,
Hey,
No,
I bet you your apostle knows that.
oh,
I'm gonna hook you up
That
because
was
let me
just-
tell you something, bro. It's pretty.
yeah, she is a
That's
beautiful
coming
woman,
Not only that, she is lit.
Wow.
tall supermodel.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if they're a preacher's daughter or son.
Did you say a creature's daughter?
preacher?
Preacher.
You said creature's daughter.
Well, hey, we're all.
Can you toss that for me?
This too. Can you, Adam? Will you please get? Did you press it?
it's pretty
I once
It's all
I once dated a Pentecostal pastor's daughter.
Buck wild.
I'm talking about the first day we met. I'm glad everything was okay because she would have been knocking on my doors in 5 months.
Let's mute Coley real quick.
Wait, you said you hear me? Let's build up the whole Trump thing until
LaShawn kid. Okay, did we print the story? I mean, we can just talk about it.
Talk about it.
Y'all want to go in?
Yeah.
You got 20 seconds. Dog.
Reynolds Provision said he heard creature's daughter. Thank you.
You want to in the row?
No, no.
Live.
Yeah, you can do it in the raw. You can do it in the raw.
We about to go in then. Look, like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm talking about the creature's daughter. He said that. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you.
Well, I hate to beg to differ, but I heard preacher.
He said preacher after me. So it's almost embarrassing that we have to talk about this during Black History Month, but talk about it we must. Y'all, have you heard the latest? Oh, well, you can't really differentiate the latest because it's always something new with President Trump. So apparently, and I'm gonna alley-oop this to you, Marcel, but apparently his latest has really offended not only Black people, but people in general.
So, President Donald John Trump posted to his Truth Social a video, and at the end of the video, there were faces of President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama on the bodies of apes, dancing and smiling. Now, one is synonymous with racism to equate African Americans to monkeys and apes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, for him to do that, now his excuse was that the video was showing that he's the king of the jungle and they are all animals. Everybody, even worse, right? But it makes you want to know: is he delusional? Is he nuts? Or is he playing into the divisiveness of racism and putting this at the front line? Because this is what used to happen 50, 60 years ago, and now he's doing it again and making excuses.
Wow. First of all, it looks so bad. And you can't be the king of the jungle, the president, the czar, and the king because there's no platform for any of that. It's very disrespectful, number one. But remember when Michelle was, I think it was their first term.
Yeah.
And they depicted her and
As a
as a
monkey.
monkey because she had broad shoulders. And I don't. She said in her book, and she has said publicly when she speaks, that those kinds of things hurt her.
Mm.
And you don't look at people that are in the news or on TV. You don't look at them as having real feelings because we depict them as something other than human, but human they are.
Yeah.
And I think that when you talk about people, now I've had my share of talking about people in my past life, right? But in my saved life, I reserve those comments because I think that everybody has a worth.
Yeah.
But when you have so much negativity to say about someone who has done so much for so many, and the Obamas have done so much for so many, I know people will disagree with that. That's my opinion. Again, I'm human and I don't hurt. I hurt back. No.
In your past life. In your past life.
Past life. But I think that we need to be very careful about how we skirt someone's image.
Yeah.
Because he said that he was going to, and has he in fact threatened my boy and said he was going to sue him.
Trevor Noah.
Trevor
Yeah.
Noah. Thank you. And
He
now
gonna sue him.
he is, but it's not going anywhere.
Well, he told him to ask Jimmy Kimmel and the rest of them because
And
he has
Jimmy Kimmel is the prime example of how it's not going
well,
anywhere.
right. He couldn't get him canceled. It's just it's sad, and the people that take up for him, it makes me. If this would have been any other president that did something like this, the party, Republican Party, would have condemned him.
They are now. You haven't heard the last 3 days. I think it started on Saturday. The Republican Party is now turning against Donald Trump.
But with this incident, they're not. They're taking up for him online.
Yeah. Oh, they are.
Yeah, taking up for him. And that's what I'm talking about, condemning this, that racism, that, how can you put a former president, a black man, on a monkey's body and then say, oh, y'all need to not be so soft. That's what the White House press secretary put out. That the president, we're making this into something that is not, and that the president only put the video up because he was depicted as the king of the jungle, and everybody else was just a part of his jungle.
So Bush couldn't have been in the jungle.
No.
Clinton couldn't have been in the jungle. Epstein is the jungle. I mean,
If
none
the
of
jungle
those.
is on Epstein Island, that's what they did. But
So you couldn't have picked anyone else except for the only black president. Well, that's not true. We have had other black presidents, but it was way before we even remember the presidents. But you couldn't depict anyone else because that is racism at its core.
Yeah. And
I don't care how you skirt around
yeah,
it, I don't
so
care
you
how you
can
defend it. It is racism at its core. And I, for one, am as shocked and embarrassed. And the way that we look globally is really starting to be comical.
Maybe it was AI. Maybe it's not really Trump. Maybe he a computer. Maybe it ain't.
They authenticated
Yes, there was definitely him.
Now you know when the Gen Zers say it was authenticated, because they came here.
They came here
They-
with two AI. They popped out of AI.
They popped out of AI.
No more test tube baby.
Lord Jesus. We got to pray for this country and to see it. And I see videos all the time of when African Americans are in China, like basketball players, how the Chinese, call them monkeys, put the pictures up, N-word, disrespect them. But you think in the free world, and one of the greatest countries on this planet, the leader of the free world is doing racist stuff like this.
Let me say, remember when I came back from working in Jamaica, and I said, I hands down still feel that the United States is the most progressive, the best country in the world, just because of how the speed of light that we get supplies, the readiness that we have available to us, the abundance. I was just thinking about how when you had a loaf of bread, I cooked my mother some breakfast today. And they typically have butts on either side. They have ends on either side. And America is so wasteful. We usually throw those ends
First thing go away.
First thing to go away.
And we don't eat them.
And she did today, just so you know. Because I'm becoming acutely more aware of how wasteful we are. But it does speak to the abundance that we have, right? And so, United States is, in comparison to other countries, population, even in size, is smaller but mightier. And I think that we have to have a
visible presence that matches our size.
You said we have abundance. That is true. I would love to see more an abundance of love and
Yes.
compassion
Yes.
for your fellow brother or sister. And we gotta pay attention. It's election season, and we have to vote our conscience and make sure we're sending people to these offices that are gonna speak up for us, take up for us, and show love and compassion.
And stand 10 toes down for us. I don't want any weak minded, mealy mouth, I'm going to take the check and shut my mouth type of representation. I want the kind of representation that authenticates what my values are, how I need my everything, my systems, my neighborhoods, my infrastructure to look. And I finally want to see a time where you are shocked that you're in a black neighborhood as opposed to, oh, I know I'm in a black neighborhood because the potholes, the graffiti, the this, the that, and the third. I need some elected officials that are going to respect new infrastructure instead of condoning through inactivity, eroding infrastructure.
Yeah, it's sad, but we will continue to win, Tammy, when we elect people that are winners. And you know what? First of all, Tamara Fair, you know I can't multitask. Why you throw that back at me? You made me stutter.
That's not my fault. That's that public school education you got. But you're going to still win, though. You winning. Come on, little baby. Let's take it home. Kirk Franklin, do your job. It's Inspiration 1390.
What is wrong with you?
What?
Why would you talk that? I would give you the alley. Ooh.
Now you're going to give me something to do.
Because it's your day now. If I would have just did, you would have been like, it's my day.
Tanya, get on.
Oh, Lord.
Tanya.
They got mad at Obama for wearing a suit.
A tan suit. They wanted to cancel Obama for a tan suit, but won't cancel this dude, and he right.
My thing is, think about all the black folks that are all like, all Trump.
Oh, yeah.
When stuff like this happens, how are you feeling now? What is your rebuttal when you come to your,
It's a joke.
Say something.
y'all sitting down with the family? How you feel now about Trump? Trump putting out monkey pictures of Obama and everything. I mean,
their response is always, "I didn't vote for that."
yes,
I like his policies. I like this. But you got to like the character of somebody. He doesn't have a moral compass.
Did you guys see Mike Epps' new
I did.
he said, and the bad part about it is the things he's doing the worst to people is the ones who voted for him.
Sure is.
Dave Chappelle said that 10 years ago.
Why is he even having his name in his mouth still?
He doesn't take it out.
He don't take it out.
He's obsessed with him.
Release the Epstein files. That'll shut him up.
No.
You
He's
think
doing
so?
everything to not get those Epstein
I
files
know.
out. Anyway, guys.
That's why he keep doing stupid stuff so we could take the attention away from the important stuff. I think
right now, I don't know.
Guys, I want to know, do you guys throw away the ends of the loaf of bread when you buy it? Put it in the chat. You said no?
Using my hot dog buns.
Okay, that's a good.
unfortunately, I throw away half the loaf of bread.
Why?
Because it takes so long to eat it, it go bad. I said I got to start buying half loaf. Because I just thought about it. I bought some bread 3 weeks ago, and I have not opened a pack of bread yet.
Oh, it's over.
It's gone, ain't it?
3-week-old bread? You got mold and everything on the bread.
I ain't opened it.
So it's safe to say that you throw the ends, the middle, everything in the loaf.
No shot.
Do y'all throw your little?
And I have not had to buy groceries,
Oh,
so I didn't realize how much groceries cost.
no, that's because groceries have gone so up.
Easy.
I'm learning how to do it. I dried the clothes 4 times yesterday, Tammy. You know why they weren't drying? I didn't know you had to clean the lint out.
Come on, that's how you burn down.
That's how you burn down your house.
I didn't know. That's what listen, Mama just said. No, you could start a fire. I'm like,
Most definitely.
I didn't know.
Pray for you.
You know what?
But that's what happened when you have a woman to take care of you for 10 years and do those things. Well, what up? What up?
What's going on?
Now.
How you doing, man?
What's up, man? I'm back.
You got on red today?
Yes, I was women wear red today. I went to something.
You thought about that real quick,
It's
didn't
true.
you? Oh,
That one when you walk in, like, I'm like, wait, red?
You should know
Yes.
why should he know?
because he's from over there. He knows
The ladies.
Red tape? No.
All right, look, when y'all want to go?
Right now.
5, 4, 3,
I mean,
2. Come in.
You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and I'm proudly posted up with my boss.
what's up, guys? It's your girl Tamara Fair on the air. And you know what? Speaking of bosses, the boss just walked
What?
in.
I brought my own food because the brunch bunch don't have no food.
No brunch. No brunch.
Own food.
You know what? We had food at 12:30.
Well, oh, shots fired. Well, listen, she told me to get up. This was your seat. So I guess you are the boss.
Well,
That's right.
you know, she say that, but she know who the boss is. You know how they are.
Well, for those of you who may not know, that means you've been living under a rock. That voice is none other than State Representative LaShawn K. Ford, a longtime advocate for Illinois families and communities. Rep. Ford is here to share insight on current issues shaping our state, offer clarity on what's happening at the policy level, and discuss the work he continues to lead on behalf of the people he serves. Let's officially give him a warm round of
I'm here to tell you that the president of the United States is racist.
No, we were just talking about it. We were talking about the monkey suits that he put Michelle and Barack in. And what is the climate like in Washington? I mean, how are they actually navigating through this whole mire of racism?
You know, I think I said that he's racist, but he even hates white people.
Yeah.
Well, you
So I
can be
don't
racist
know.
against white people.
But he don't
I
like
think he
nobody.
just hate everybody.
He just hates
Well, that's what my
everybody.
sister says. I'm not a racist. I hate everybody.
You know, so he just hates everybody, and he wants people to just die. I mean, I don't. This sounds extreme, but it's true because he's cutting healthcare, cutting food, and he's hurting seniors. He's hurting babies. I mean, we got to wake up.
So just, we didn't mention that you're running for 7th congressional district congressman. And the question now is, you just said he hate everybody. He's a rough guy. Why do you want to go to DC and deal with that?
Well, I mean, I want to go to DC, deal with people that want to get things done and fight back those that don't understand. You got to teach people lessons like we've been doing here in Illinois, helping people see what a progressive agenda looks like. And, you know, you can't really fight stupid because stupid just don't really understand, but you could build coalitions to get things done. That's what we got to do.
Well, you can't, you have to fight stupid, but you can't fix stupid. You've
Right.
got to fire stupid.
Well, that's what I mean. We got to elect the right people to get in there and get things done. I mean, you're supposed to let a fool have the last say. Is that what they say? I mean, you can argue all
I've never
day.
heard that.
Well, it says if two fools are arguing, you don't know who's the fool or something.
Right.
Yeah, so you don't want to just argue with them. You want to go and get some stuff
Get
done.
some stuff done. I mean, you hear people always talking about, I'm going to fight Donald Trump. I mean, how you going to fight the food? I mean, you could do everything that you can to build coalitions to get him out of there and pass public policies that make.
And that's the real fight. Those are the fights we can win.
That's the smart fight.
That's the
Yes.
smart fight.
So I'm glad you said that, because speaking of cuts, this past week was the deadline when SNAP was cut and rearranged. Eligibility was rearranged. So now we've had a couple of days to see what that looks like and what are people saying on the streets. The blocks are hot.
Well, the truth is, it takes time for the enemy to show up in the real way. They will. The redetermination papers are going out, and people have to start doing the redeterminations. I know that we've heard from child care centers saying that they needed to get their SNAP eligibility in order to be eligible for child care.
And they need to hurry up before it actually takes effect.
Yes, and so that's been a problem. So people think that the SNAP eligibility is just about eating, but it's also TANF. You have to be able to get your TANF and child care combined. So not being eligible for SNAP will put young people, babies, out of child care.
Wow.
So Ford, you have been running your good race, doing the good work. You've been in legislature for 19 years, passed hundreds of bills. What's going to be the difference in Washington?
I mean, we just could really bring more money back to Illinois so that we can help reduce the need to raise taxes. That's what we really, really have to do. We have to bring more money back to Illinois for businesses, for healthcare, for education. That's a must.
And we have to restore these things that have been depleted as well.
Protect healthcare. We have to protect healthcare. we have to protect seniors. Seniors right now are living on $11,000 a year. We have to expand Social Security benefits for those that are living on those poverty.
Those seniors need to run because they're budgeting and they could actually fix this entire economy.
Hey, I mean, they could vote for me and I'll fix it.
That you
That
free.
is, that is.
Free. You got a punch number?
I punch 31.
31.
If you ever wanted to punch me, you got a chance.
Punch 31.
Lord.
Make sure you vote for LaShawn K4, who's running for 7th Congressional District. What's the website?
ForCongress.com. Now you got a fundraiser tonight.
Do I? Yes, I do. I can look at my calendar.
You know what?
And I know what I'm doing. I am very disciplined, and I do exactly what I'm supposed to do. And my schedule does tell me that I have a karaoke fundraiser tonight at 2002 South Wentworth at 5 o'clock.
That's
But
right.
can I wish the Speaker of the House, the first Black Speaker of the House, happy birthday?
Happy birthday!
He is double nickel today, and he's going to have a big old party
tonight.
Where y'all going?
Yeah.
I want everybody to
Yeah,
know.
no.
After the karaoke.
After the karaoke.
After the karaoke.
He's got Harlem Renaissance 55th birthday fundraiser for the Speaker of the House. I think you guys might want to be there.
We
Well,
might
listen.
want to. It is Friday night. We just got paid.
It's only 6 to 9, so be there.
All right.
6-9. Okay, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Time for us
Jesus.
to get on out
It's
of
the
here.
gospel.
We encourage you to keep love 24 alive. Tell someone you don't know you love them. Tell someone you do know you love them. Love will begin to spread like a wildfire. This weekend, pray especially for Tamara Fair's mind.
Y'all, we love you. And drink and eat responsibly this weekend. Peace and hair grease.
Please don't drink before the show. Please don't drink.
You told me to drink. I don't want that ring. I don't want that
What
ring.
in the Freaky Friday? What in the Freaky Friday been happening today?
That's what happened all over here. We got the
Oh, what you feel? Says no. I don't know.
what's that say about her?
I don't have the lyrics. You got it?
I don't know, man.
Look good.
Oh, man. Keep
You got the script
back in the hospital. I'm going to go back now.
that I gave you for the divine now.
How's my girl doing?
She got an offer at the end of March. Howard Middle School hired her to be a full-time
Are you
secretary.
serious?
And when she graduated, they wanted to be a full-time teacher.
Wow. Congratulations. See you all Facebook.
I got it.